Welcome to this week's edition of Hitting the Greens from the Bella Vista Golf Course. I'm Tim Hart. Our guest today is Chad Carey, and we have our golf pro, Alan Brennan. And Alan, we're going to learn something a little different here in the sand.
Yeah, well, often bunkers offer a real challenge for a lot of golfers. So I just want to try again and make it a little bit simpler and talk about ways that you can get out first time every time.
Okay. Now, are we going to use the traditional, I'm going to dig right in and that sort of thing, or what are you talking about?
Well, I'll ask you in a moment, and I'll find out. You can tell me the proper way to hit a bunker shot, and we'll see if it's fact or fiction.
Fact or fiction. From the Bella Vista Golf Course on Hitting the Greens after this. Welcome back to Hitting the Greens from the Bella Vista Golf Course. Again, Tim Hart. We've got Chad Carey with us, and of course our golf pro today, Alan Brennan. And we are going to dispel a myth or so, is that right, about being in the bunker and getting out?
Yeah, well, getting out is obviously the most important part, but I've been told, I've been told that there's certain rules that you must follow in order to get out the bunker. I mean, maybe you guys could help me here and tell me, what have you heard is a must to get the ball out the bunker?
Open your face.
Okay, so you have to open your club face. All right, so something like this?
Yeah, exactly.
So what would happen if I squared the club face? That wouldn't be as good, yeah?
I think if you squared the club face, the ball's just going to go straight out in front of you.
Okay, so what would happen if I closed the club face like this?
I'm thinking you're going to go kind of a hook.
Yeah, well, let's just see what happens, because I'm doing the opposite of what I'm supposed to do.
And right on up and out. But now that went straight where normally you would think you'd have a big hook.
Yeah. So why is that possible? Why is it that the ball still can get out even with a closed club face? Any ideas?
Because you're not actually hitting the ball?
Precisely, yeah. I mean, we're not hitting the ball. If I were to hit the ball, then you guys would probably be taking me to the emergency room because I'd probably have hit my left ankle. But we don't hit the ball, we hit the sand. Therefore, really there's no point in putting the club face open. What it does is it just confuses people. Right. Some of the other things that you might have heard is that you have to pick the club up and cut across it and all that kind of stuff. Really, you don't have to do any of those. In fact, you don't even need any loft on the club whatsoever. As long as you can get the sand out of the bunker, then you can get the ball out of the bunker. So even with a putter and a good swing, you can get the ball out of the bunker.
Right, and that's kind of against conventional wisdom. Now what about, you know, a lot of people say, hey, we want to dig our feet all the way in.
Absolutely. Now, why have you heard you must do that?
Well, I think to make yourself a little more level with the ball, I'm guessing.
Level with the ball, or what do you mean?
Well, I just, you know, so I'm not, yeah, a little more stable.
Because
I'm not slipping on the sand and I'm right here like that.
Because you often fall over when you hit bunker shots, don't you?
Right.
You do?
Well, I don't actually, because I dig in deep.
Right. Well,
my body does. Once I'm swinging, my body's not going anywhere.
Right. Well, digging in deep is not really necessary. All that digging in deep does, I think it's a trick that golfers have used in the past, because you're not supposed to test the sand. Yeah. You know, that's why you have to hover your club over the sand. Really, digging in is just a form of seeing how much sand is in the bunker, so you know how much sand to hit out the bunker. Because again, as long as you can get the sand out of the bunker, then you can get the ball out of the bunker. And I'd like to show you the easiest way to get the sand out of the bunker.
Okay. Okay, so we've got some balls. What are you going to show us?
Well, last week we spoke about the line game and how what you have to do to hit a good golf shot and to get good impact is you have to make contact with the ground or the sand after the line. And it's the same thing here. What we're going to do is we're going to place the line in the middle of your stance. Instead of the ball being on the line this week though, we're going to have the ball closer to our left foot. And again, we're just going to play the same game. We're going to try to hit after the line. And we're going to have the same swing. It's a full swing, it's not a half swing. It's not an outside swing, it's just your regular golf swing. So we're going to try and qualify by playing two good line game swings, and then we're going to step forward and we're still going to play the line game, and we're going to get the ball out the bunker every single time. No open club face, just square.
All right, you ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Now, Chad has been out here on the golf course many, many, many times. So, are you a big guy into the sand? You in the sand all the time? At times?
Yeah, at times.
At times. At times.
So just come up, full swing.
Just come up, full swing, practice here, hitting the ground after the line first, and then once you do it twice, then you're just going to move forward to the ball. Yep, good line game. And again. Great shot.
Right up there.
Perfect.
You know, most of the time, though, you think you're supposed to hit way before the ball.
Well, you are, but you see, again, as long as you hit after the line, the ball is so far forward, you're still hitting after the line, but you're hitting before the ball.
Okay.
Okay.
When we come back, we're going to try it from my side of the golf ball. Again, we're at the Bella Vista Golf Course. Tim Hart with Chad Carey and also Alan Brennan, our golf pro out here. Again, if you're looking for lessons, Alan can take care of you. Just give him a call anytime, and he'll show you some of the line games, some of the things we're doing out here today. You're watching Hitting the Greens. We've got more coming up after this.
Bella Vista Golf Course, the ultimate in a golf experience, featuring over 300 acres of almost complete seclusion, affording visitors a serene, isolated golf experience. 5 sets of tees allow you to make your round as challenging or as relaxing as you wish. Bella Vista is also home to Oscar Brown's Tavern, featuring daily specials including Sundays $1 tacos, Monday nights 35-cent wing night. There's dining on the outdoor deck, or bring the crowd for banquets and events in our spacious facilities. Bella Vista Golf Course and Oscar Brown's Tavern, golfing and dining at its finest.
Back here on Hitting the Greens from the Bella Vista Golf Course. Again, Tim Hart with Chad Carey and Alan Brennan, our golf pro. Now, we've shown Chad hitting with the line, and again, now we're going to do it from my side. And really, I just want to hit after the line. Is that correct?
So put the line in the middle, and your job is
the line in the middle of my stance?
in the middle of your stance, yep.
Okay.
And your job is just to try and hit the sand after the line.
Okay. Took a little bit of the line with me.
So that was a little bit of line, so you have to get a little more forward.
Okay.
Line hit just a little more forward. And again,
Now that wall would have went and rolled all over the place.
Absolutely. There, perfect. Now just step up and do exactly the same swing. Set up, nope, with the line in the middle.
Still using the
again.
line?
Yep.
Okay.
So the line's in the middle, your job's just to hit the sand between the line and the ball. That's all, full swing. So again, you'll see
Way back.
it was way back. So again, it's the same as last week. If you're successful at the line game, then you're successful at the ball game. Get in.
Oh, almost hit it.
Yeah, great shot.
All right, well, I tell you what we're going to do is we are going to take another quick break, and then when we come back, Chad and I have a little contest, see who can get closer to the hole. How's that sound?
Perfect.
Ready to go? All right, we're at the Bella Vista Golf Course. I'm Tim Hart. Chad is our guest. Alan is our golf pro. More after this. Back here on Hitting the Greens, it's now time for the Hitting the Greens Golf Challenge. Again, we're at the Bella Vista Golf Course. We are in the sand. I'm very familiar with that kind of a shot, just so you know. We've learned about the line game today. And again, if you have any questions, or if you'd like to learn some of these games or get some instruction, Alan Brennan can set you all up with some golf lessons out here. Right, Alan?
Yes, absolutely.
Just call, get an appointment?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. All right, Chad Carey is semi-golf professional from what I understand. He's out here all the time is what he tells me. He's got the hat, he's got everything to go. Okay, what is our game? What are we going to do?
The challenge is, you guys are going to hit 3 balls each. You're going to try and get closest to the flag. Whichever ball is closest to the flag is this week's winner.
All right, sounds good. Well, you want to go first? Now, I will tell you this. We can talk during each other's shots. It's not this real quiet golf, okay?
This is a chipping green.
This is, we're ready to go. Okay. Okay, well, our first shot is going to be our guest, Chad Carey. Ladies and gentlemen,
Good luck, Chad.
He's in the sand.
Here we go.
He's all set. Shh.
Don't think too much about it.
Oh, that looks pretty, but a little long. Okay, hang on. We're going to alternate shots here. Let's see what we can do. Oh, a little hard too. Not enough sand. Not enough sand.
All right, here we go. This is going to be a tight one.
Chad Sandy Carey is what they call him. Here we go, folks. He's going at the pin at the Bella Vista.
That's
Ooh,
the
that's
one.
a good looking shot right there. That is a good looking shot.
Got that, Jim?
There's the shot to beat. He wants to know if you got it there, Jim. You need to get this one right here.
Nice shot.
Oh,
Stop! Oh, you know what though? If I was playing, I'd take that one right there.
For all the
But
marbles.
it looks, oh, you're about a foot or two inside right now.
All right, here we go.
You got to put more pressure on me or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Shh. Chad Carey. Uh-oh.
Bite.
Oh, it looks good. You know, the greens are rolling right now. Last shot to see what we could do, folks.
remember, Tim, swing fast and lift your head.
Hang on a second. Is this, oh, they're messing with me. Oh, he crunched it, folks. He crunched it. That is a great chip shot from about 100 yards out. I'm going to have to bow down to the semi-golf professional here. Chad Carey is the winner. He gets a free round of golf here at Bella Vista Golf Course, Alan, as always.
Tim.
A lot of fun out here.
Thanks a lot.
And again, another one of the line games, just a different way of approaching the golf game and maybe just changing some of your thinking,
Just
right?
trying to make it a little bit simpler.
There you have it. From the Bella Vista Golf Course, I'm Tim Hart. That's this week's edition of Hitting the Greens.